Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we are honoured to have a guy all the way from the sunny, interesting, you could say the most sexiest part of the world, Brazil, yes. And we got Artu with us, and we are going to be, we talk about our experiences in Brazil, and we also talk about being black and growing up in London and growing up in Brazil. So we're just going to continue the conversation from there. So nice to have you here today, Artu.
Thank you, pleasure, man. Thanks for the nice ride in a Saturday grey day in London. Yeah.
So tell us, you were born in Brazil.
Yes.
And what part of Brazil were you born in?
I was born in São Paulo, and in the 1976. I grew up in Brazil in the 80s.
So you're more or less my age, or one year younger.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you were speaking about what life was like in the village you were brought up in.
Yes, man. That's what we were talking before. What I miss, man. I miss my friends. I miss being able to play football and fly kites with my friends, and things changed now. It's funny when I go to Brazil. I just go around my village to see, just to remember the good times that we had. The fights, playing football, man. That's everything was,
Is any of your friends still there, or they moved on like you?
I've got let's say from 10 friends, I've got 2 friends who are there, and they all think I live in America. Like, hey Arthur, how is America, man? I was like, no, man, it's London. I told you 20 years now, man. It's not close. It's not too close, but so yeah. But most of them, they all moved, to different cities, different areas.
Did anybody emigrate like yourself?
Only one person, man. He was the first one. He moved to Germany in beginning of the 90s, and he was someone who inspired me to, experiment, explore, life in different part of Brazil, outside Brazil.
That's good. You spoke about you probably mainly brought up with white people in your village. How was that? How did you find that?
I believed, because the village I grew up, so our grandparents, they were the first one there to build the houses. Okay. So we all know each other from all the other generation. So we all know other people's grandparents and parents, and there were a lot of respect. And I think where I grew up, and I think there's 5 families black, but as you said before, you didn't see, as a kid, you don't see color. You see we're just kids playing street. So we never had this this racism, about color. Growing up in Brazil, the discrimination was more about social state. If you have money, if you don't have money, what you wear. That's the whole thing for me in Brazil, man. Which is piss me off. People judge you for what you wear, what you drive. If you're rich and you wear short and t-shirt, people don't respect you as much as if you are poor and you're wearing a suit. Know what I mean? Yeah. It's just no, I don't like it, man. I don't like it, and I go there now. I think in London you can wear whatever you want.
Has the town grown much?
Yeah, man. When I grew up there, we didn't have any gates, man. All the houses are open. You could go to any friend's house. I remember the weekends, you used to see, me and my friend used to stay in the street, used to see which house got the most smoke for the barbecue. So we're like, yo, let's say Mr. Jones have a big barbecue tonight, let's go there. And we just go there, and we were very welcome. So you cook food for, not for just for your family, for like,
Yeah, for everybody.
for everyone, because
Were they subsistence farmers as well?
so say again.
Subsistence farmers, so people had their own animals.
No,
they had their own crops.
no.
So,
Where I grew up, very similar to this area here. It's very like city. I grew up in the middle of São Paulo. It's a big city.
okay, but you
So-
spoke about the village though. Is
Yeah.
it the village? So you're saying the village was in São Paulo?
Yes, village in the middle of São Paulo. Like it's a big concrete jungle. But in the past we had gardens. You can have mango, pineapple, all those sort of trees in our garden. So it was all kind of open for everyone. You used to go to your friends, and I remember spending day Saturday morning like this. If it wasn't windy to fly a kite, you should jump on someone's garden and it's kind of steal mango or guava. So yeah, man. So when I go there now, it's all changed. Everything is gated. You don't see people playing the street. It's quite sad. Make me sad, man.
Why is that? Is that due to crime or what?
I think how the world developed, man. I think now people, they don't play outside anymore. They play video games.
Would you go back to live in Brazil?
No.
Really?
No.
Not even a different part?
We never, of course, I never say never. If you said to me now, here you go, a bunch of money, I'll go to live in Bahia, in the middle of nowhere, in front of the sea. No, again, I had a boss, and I used to be very successful when I was living in Brazil. So basically, I finished my degree. So I've got the degree in finance. I was 22. I had a good life up there. My car, living with my parents, and then someone once told me, my boss told me, Arthur, you need to go and learn English. Why don't you go to London? I was like, okay. So I decided to leave Brazil to come to London. That was 20 years ago. So you can't learn English in 6 months, can you? No, as I thought I could. And so 6 months become 12 months. And I remember 18 months living here. I was working in a pub in Shepherd's Bush, collecting glasses. And then I said to my boss, I won't come back anymore because I want to travel here now. So I travel all over Europe. I could speak better English. Job became a bit easier. But when I came here, I work as a cleaner. I was cleaning toilets and cleaning pubs. So it was good fun.
What do you do now then?
I'm a lighting designer for theatre. I'm rigging. I work at events.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah. So
things have been quiet for you, but now they're probably picking up.
Picking up now, yeah. It's being, our industry is being hit so badly with COVID. All the theatre, all the shows that happen in London.
Have you got a YouTube channel?
No.
You should have one. You should have. Think if you're doing lighting design for theatres, what you do, you promote your skills on YouTube, and you just explain to people how they can light their houses, how they can light their specific rooms, kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms, different kind of lighting.
Yeah, but my lighting is more for theatre, for concerts, for.
Okay, yeah, but even so, if you can light for theatre and concert, you should probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's the same for, you can take those skills and do a scene for, let's say, a podcaster.
Oh yeah.
Or for a thing you could explain.
Yeah.
And then what it is, people are just going to view your channel, and then you get money.
Yeah.
See, I'd share your skills.
Yeah, it's big thing now. YouTube, man. People shows their skills in YouTube.
So that would be something to consider.
Yeah.
What is it you love, and what is it that you dislike about London?
What I love about London is you can compare it to Brazil, yeah. You can get a night bus any time of the night, and you're safe, man. No,
Safe.
you know what I mean. I always say, man, when Brazil, São Paulo got a transport, you know, I don't even gonna go to the you know, hospital, to the healthy side of Brazil, which is very poor. But I always say, like, you know, when Brazil's got a nice transport, man, you can go from A to B any time of the day, safe. You know, it's quite, for me, it's a big thing. You know, in Brazil, you're always driving, man, everywhere. Traffic, man. You drive, it's rain, it's floods, but saying that, I love São Paulo, man. I love Brazil. It's a good city to, you know. The way we grew up there was just so good, man. So good.
Okay. What is it that you dislike about London?
What dislike about London?
You don't like about London? Is there anything you would change?
I'm not gonna say the weather, man, because weather is part of London. Do you know what I mean? London is London because of the weather. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say, man, I think London is very special, man, for what it is. I don't think I would change anything.
Okay, that's interesting. So you accept the situation for what it is. Okay. What has been how has London helped you? And what would be the advice to somebody who's considering coming from your village and back in Brazil? What would you warn them? What would you teach them?
I think, man, just be happy. My experience here was, I was open to meet different people, different cultures, to change all the mentality I had in Brazil. About you need to have money to be happy. I'm thinking here, when I was working, cleaning toilets, cleaning bars, you know, work as a cleaner, I think it taught me so much that you can do anything in London. No, no matter what work you do, you can earn your money and you can put food on the table. That's my experience. So just be open to opportunities, and study, man. You need to study. The more you study, the more opportunity you're gonna have in your life. Yeah, I remember, you know, someone once told me, if your English is better, your job is better, and it's spot on. I remember, you know, talking, yesterday I go to pub. You know what I mean? All wrong, and then start to improve your English, man. You start to, you know, even to talk to people, you know, to meeting girls and ordering a pint in a pub, you know. It's it make your life easier, man. You know, one thing I do, I'm gonna share with you guys, if anybody can help me with with that. So I work for a school called Thomas London Day Schools. They've got, like, you know, it's a massive school, man. It's a, you know, very kind of, it's a lovely school, and so the school donate me books. So for the last 10 years that I've been working for a school, I take English book to Brazil, to the favelas.
Okay. So it's a charity you're setting up.
It's not. It's a kind of charity, but I used to do for myself, you know. There's some schools close to to where I grew up.
Yeah. So
in the past, I used to fill up my suitcase full of books, and take to the school. Yeah. But now, with the whole, you know, I can't take as much as luggage anymore. But I've got a lot of books at home, which I'm trying to find a sponsor to ship those books to Brazil, so I can distribute them to schools. Because, as I said before, what something helped in my life is the fact I speak English. I think open doors to, you know, I'm gonna say, like, you know, to black people, poor people. You know, it helps you achieve more things in life, I believe.
What I could suggest is that you know the people who write books, like Penguin.
Yeah.
You could reach out to them and say, as part of the recycling and furthering their company, do they want to sponsor English book reading in Brazil?
That's
which
a good
will
idea,
open
man.
up their business. That's what I would suggest.
That's a good idea,
Yeah.
man. I got so
they
much
can
book
do
at
it
home, man.
And they can write that off as tax deductible.
Yeah.
So you just have to word the letter correctly. And
I've got everything. I've got everything.
What you'd have to do, you'd have to show them all the documents to how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
And then they would pay that company directly. They wouldn't pay you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they pay the shipping company, and they confirm that the books are there. And
Going to the schools. I've got a letter from the school. I've got pictures from the schools.
But if you want to do that, why don't you? Have you set up a website, charity website?
No.
Or a social media page, Facebook page?
No, nothing like that, man.
English reading in Brazil, what have you?
No, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I used to do everything by myself. I think now is a good I think sometimes you need to reach other sources to achieve what you want to achieve. That's a good idea, man.
Okay. So my last question to you has been an interesting conversation.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's the impact you want to have on the world?
I want to make a world with no discrimination. I'd love to. I believe we all have a good soul. I'd like to see people with the same opportunities in life. Yeah. No discrimination. I think I'm part of a Buddhism community. It's called Nichiren Buddhism, and our main focus is for the youth. We believe that the future is based on the youth. If you can educate the young generation, we have a better world. So I want to create a better world for the generation gonna come, future generation, pretty much.
Okay, that's good. So in that case, if you're part of that federation, you should be speaking to them about the books.
Yeah.
Because you're already part of them. Explain them how it helped you, and it's good karma or good whatever.
Exactly, good karma. Yeah.
And see what they say. Anyway, thanks a lot for that.
Thank you so much. You made my Saturday, man. It's funny. When I was choosing an Uber this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm going for the green car. There's you can choose a green car. So you know what? I'm gonna choose different one. I never choose a green Uber, and I choose a fantastic driver, man.
A green Uber. I don't know what a green Uber is. Okay.
Yeah, you can choose between 3 Ubers there. It's like normal one.
Oh, electric.
Yeah, electric. Yeah,
Oh,
it says green there.
Yeah.
So I chose one of the best one, man. You made my Saturday even better now. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well.
Thank you.
We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.